Evening, I got a alert on the phone, which was from the barn. We have cameras in the barn, and it was one of those breaking and entering alerts, which we knew there's movement inside the barn, which means the horses had to break in. And so I came up, and I'll show you the video of what I found. And sure enough, 3 of them had broken in to the barn. Now, what we were trying to do, because it gets to be 100 degrees up here in Texas, inside this barn gets really, really hot. So we'd put in this little device here, and we thought, oh, this would be great, because with this way we can keep air coming through the barn and feeling really good. And yeah, they figured a way to get underneath it. So they kind of, we could tell they kind of broke it up, and they did. So they come up underneath it. Well, here's what's interesting about it, is that I came in, and I said, okay, guys, let's get them out, trying to shoot them out. So when I brought them back down to the side, they ran into this thing and were like, oh my gosh, what is that? We've never seen that before. What do we do with it? We're stuck, we're trapped. They would not go back out. So they got themselves in, come through this thing and got themselves in, but they couldn't get themselves out. You see, one of the fascinating things about horses is they have one brain, but there's 2 sides to the brain, a right side and a left side, and they function almost independently of each other. So a trainer you'll talk to a trainer, and a trainer will go in and they'll, rub them and reel with them, and they're on the right side, and they love them. Oh, that feels so good, thank you. And then they walk around to the left side of the horse, touch them the exact same way, and the horse jumps and like, what the heck, what's going on? Who are you? What are you doing over there, right? And it's like, I'm just doing the same thing I was doing the other side, but they don't know. That same principle is playing out here when they figured out how to get in, but when they were going back and I'm chasing it back out, they walk up and they come up into this thing again, and they're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to get out. And it reminds me of employees that we see that, let's just call them the manipulative, lazy employee, right? And I don't want to sound negative, but they're those employees who will, they know what to do. They know the job. They know how to perform because they've done it before. But they come to you and say, well, I just don't understand this, or I can't do this, or this is too hard. And you let them get away with it, right? And so it's almost like this right side, left side of the brain, or they're playing this game like they don't know, but they really do know. I have 3 teenage daughters who are all, kind of good looking girls, so I'm in trouble, but the boys sometimes will come to them and go, hey, you have the answers. Can you help me with this? And I tell the girls, if you give them the answers, if you help them with their homework because they were too lazy to do it last night, or they were playing Roblox for hours, they're just going to do it again because you just rewarded that behavior. And that's the thing for us leaders to remember. What gets rewarded gets repeated. Yes, we all know that. But here's the thing that we always forget. You reward non-performance all the time. When you let that employee get by with something, you basically told them it's okay. So when they know how to do it, they know how to perform, but they don't, and you say, okay, well, I'll get someone else to do that, or you will let them get by with not doing what they're supposed to do, you basically rewarded that behavior, right? And so they don't have the excuse that a horse has of the right side and the left side of the brain. And it's like, it is literally, they have no idea what you're talking about. It's unbelievable. Employees are different. They know the difference, right? And they know that they're going to try to get by with it. And if you let them get by with it, then it's okay. Just like those boys in my girls' school who know that, I'll just play Roblox, I will do my work, and I'll find someone else to do it for me and help me out. That happens enough that they just continue to do that all the time. It becomes a real problem. So always keep in mind, keep in check that non-performance can be rewarded. And you have to be careful that you don't reward that non-performance, because it's going to let them do it again and again and again. And when they really start frustrating you, there's only one place to look, and that's in the mirror.